On today's episode of Would Jamie Eat It, we're going to talk about a supplement you probably already own.
Welcome back to episode number 2 of Would This Guy, Mr. Jaime Rothermick, Would Jamie Eat It? I along for the ride am Barkley, and today we are talking, and you kind of introed it a little bit, we're talking about what I think most people would feel is probably the most popular supplement out there in the marketplace today, which is
protein powders.
Protein powder in a huge variety of different types and styles and brands and all that good stuff. So we're going to try and tackle that issue today with a concentrated look at one particular brand and one particular type. We have a submission from Amy who will detail it out for us. Let's take a look.
Hey Jamie, Amy Lesher here. I have a Would Jamie Eat It question. The product in question is PurePharma protein powder. It's PR3. This has organic rice protein, freeze-dried coconut water, and collagen peptides. It is gluten-free. I personally have a gluten allergy, so I chose this particularly because of some of the things I mentioned. And I'm wondering, is it good? Would you eat it?
Thank you very much, Amy from St. Louis, for that submission. Amy's looking specifically at rice protein.
Correct.
And specifically the brand of, I believe it was PurePharma.
It is.
Okay, so related to that specific submission, how do you feel about it? What's the good, the bad, and the Jamie verdict?
Okay. So the good is it uses simple ingredients, and honestly, Amy, it's a very good submission because it'll help us to explain more about protein in general. But to keep going with the good, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, and it has collagen peptides, which is something that's going to become a larger ingredient, I think, within protein powders. And what collagen peptides do, when combined with, at least research says this, when combined with resistance training, helps to improve muscle strength, hypertrophy or muscle gaining, and it also helps skin health or elasticity, as well as tendon and ligament strength as well.
Okay.
The bad is, and it's just a slight concern, I mean, you know how I like transparency in ingredients.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ingredients is organic flavors, which doesn't tell me everything. But I don't think it's a huge deal.
Okay, so pretty limited negatives.
Yes.
Okay.
The verdict is yes, I would use this brand. First and foremost, because of the simplicity of the ingredients. Second, rice protein is fairly easy to digest. And third, I kind of like the collagen peptides within it.
Okay.
So in that respect, Amy, keep using it.
So thumbs up from Jamie on both the brand and the particular type, the rice protein.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Any final challenges about protein in general? I mean, we could talk about protein for hours, but one final challenge that you can leave us with as far as proteins in general?
I think the main thing I want people to think about when it comes to choosing their brand of protein is simplicity. There are 1,000 different brands, and most of them have so many different ingredients in them. Good, bad, and different. But again, the body works best with simplicity. So the fewest amount of ingredients, the easier it is for the body to digest
That's
it.
interesting. You should use that more.
I should use that more. You're right.
All right, so good challenge from Jamie. And I think just kind of like a generic question of the day as well. We want to hear from you guys. Like, are you using protein powder? What kind of protein are you using? What do you prefer? And how are you using it? Are you using it as like a post-workout recovery drink of some kind? Are you using it in smoothies throughout the day, as a breakfast option? How are you guys using protein? Give us a comment on our Facebook feed. We'd really like to hear from you. Cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in. From Jamie and myself, thank you very much. Visit us at facebook.com/WouldJaimeEatIt. We'll see you next episode.